Arrow Season 8, Episode 3, titled Leap of Faith, and I do find this episode to be the weakest episode out of the 3 episodes that we have got given out of this 10 episode season, and mainly because there's these 2 subplots. You know, we got the main subplot, which I will talk about later, and I'm going to talk about the ending, but we have 2 subplots. I mean, one's in with the flash forwards, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, but then this other storyline dealing with Ghul. And I'm like, I love Ghul. Diggle's a great character, and him on his mission with his wife and all that kind of stuff. Probably sound great on paper, but for me, it just wasn't interesting. For me, I was like, can we go to the main plot? How does this relate to the main plot? Instead of having Ghul kind of worried about, like, him saying, I just saw Earth 2 getting destroyed. I'm worried that certain things are going to happen. We just need to have time with our family in case things go south and all that, which is okay. But it just felt out of place with the rest of the main story. And the main story is this Indiana Jones type quest with the League of Assassins and Thea and Talia Ghul, where they are because there might be information about the monitor that the League of Assassins know about, and obviously the monitor doesn't want to share about it. And the feel of it, I felt like, okay, this is them introducing the anti-monitor to people. They're slowly introducing the anti-monitor. The anti-monitor is pretty much the definition of the monitor. Like, the monitor, the good guy, anti-monitor, the bad guy, and and he looks like, in the context of this show, he looks like a White Walker. Just saying out there, I don't have a problem with it. It's just one of those, you're not kidding. He looks like a White Walker, and he could look better and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, and all that stuff with Oliver and Thea and the one conversations I have, it's just wonderfully well done. And if this is the final episode that we are going to see Thea, this is a good goodbye. This is a better goodbye episode than season 6. So I think this is a fair. I think the main story is very well done. Now, of course, let's have the weekly. Me complaining about the flash forwards. I don't care about the flash forwards. I don't care. They suck. I shouted to the screen, the flash forwards suck, and then the ending happened. And somehow the ending happened. I'm like, ooh, I'm intrigued now. How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did they know? Here's the thing. They made me care because of the ending. No one spoiled the ending. But because of the ending, they made me to give a shit about the Oliver's grown-up fucking kids. They made me care. Somehow, like a flip of the hat. Maybe because it has something to do maybe because it has something to do with Oliver. But anyway, I'm like, how? I was like, oh my god, I can't wait till next episode. Because of the last 10 seconds. Why? How? Explain to me, people. How can I be like this? Oh my lord. But yeah, I just found this episode be alright. And this episode being directed by Kay Cassidy, who plays Law on the show. You can tell it's the first time director and all this kind of stuff. So you kind of like, okay, it might be great, or might be at least good at best, and that's what we got. We got a good episode, good performances, good scenes. It's just, writing wise, subplotting wise, it's, I just like, what, the Ghul storyline, and the flash forward stuff until, they'll probably be like, that's why we need the flash forwards. I'll be like, still don't like them. I don't know. I just don't flippin' know. This episode's okay? The end.